welcome back to Virtual Embryology. So today we're checking in. We have 6 days left till the chicks are supposed to hatch. That means we're on day 15 of incubation. I just got through going through and candling all the eggs, and so far it looks like 14 of them are still on track. Now, I'd like to hope that means we're going to have 14 chicks, but the reality is we'll probably have less of that. But all things considered, I think that's pretty good to have 14 chicks still in the running for hatching. So it's been quite a few days since our last check-in, so I'm anxious to see what things look like. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pictures so you can see kind of how things are progressing and what it looks like inside the eggshells.
So here's what the egg looks like today. Now, it's becoming a little more difficult to candle because the size of the embryos actually make it harder for the light to pass through. However, you can see the dark spot where the embryo is, as well see the blood vessels that are really growing within. Over the last several days, there's been big changes happening. The intestines are becoming more complete within the chick, feathers are beginning to appear, and scales and claws and combs and wattles are all becoming larger as the chick continues to grow and look more like a full-fledged chicken. So in this picture, you can actually see the embryo quite well at the top. And so over the next few days, the embryo will continue to get in position to hatch, and also the scales and claws and other parts such as the egg tooth or the part of the beak that will form to help break out a shell will continue to form and harden as the hatching date gets closer. Now I also wanted to draw your attention to the air cell or the air sac within the egg. The air sac actually started out quite small but keeps growing throughout incubation. The reason for this is that moisture actually evaporates from the egg through the pores we talked about in the first session. The egg needs to lose about 13% of its original weight during incubation to be a healthy egg at the end for hatching a healthy chick.
Now before you go, I'd like to direct you to the description of this YouTube video below. In there I'll put a link to an NPR video by what's called Skunk Bear, or their kind of nature videos. There they have a neat illustration that shows the pores in the egg and how it helps the chick to breathe as it grows and relates it to human growth and development as well. It's a neat way to kind of see more interactively what's happening as the chicks are growing and why the air sac is getting larger through the process. So, thank you for checking it out again, and 6 days, that's all that's left till we see what happens and if we have any baby chicks growing in Potawatomi County. So, thank you.